Welcome, O life. I go to encounter for the millionth time the reality of experience. That quote is from James Joyce's novel, A Portrait of the Artist as a Young Man. This short video is based on a book I wrote called Immortality, How Doubting Led Me to God Without Being Born Again. You can buy it on Amazon for $8.95 in paperback or ebook format, and you can download the first 7 chapters for free at the Amazon site. If you would like to enjoy the infinite consolation of belief in an infinitely loving God, but you find that conventional approaches don't work for you well, I wrote this book for you. It shows how materialistic belief systems like atheism and agnosticism fare no better in the face of radical skepticism than belief in God does. It also tries to show you how doubting can lead you to the divine. The book contains 8 thought experiments. Try them out to see how doubting can lead you to belief in the divine. The first one is called One Thing I Know for Sure. So with that, let's begin. First, ask yourself the question Oprah Winfrey likes to ask. What do I know for sure? Fact is, when you think about it, the only thing you really know for sure is that you exist at this present moment. Everything else is belief, imagination, or memory. Just do this for a moment. Be aware of your raw existence. Feel your own consciousness, your own act of being. You can almost hear yourself quietly saying, I am, in the background. This sense of yourself as I am is something you know with a certainty you just don't have of anything else, not even if the sun will rise tomorrow. I mean, we can both agree that the sun will probably rise tomorrow. I'm planning on it myself, but you can't be 100% certain the way you can be of the fact that you exist. How do you know this isn't all some sort of matrix-like dream? It probably isn't, but you can't be as sure of that as you can be of the fact that you exist. This elementary observation is critical. Your existence as consciousness is the one undeniable fact that you have. You simply can't tell yourself that you don't exist in some way. This gives us 2 points that merit some reflection. First, what you can be most sure about is consciousness, not the material world. Second, because you can't be as certain of anything else in this life as you are of your consciousness, you probably need to get used to the fact that everything else you know about the world, you know with a certain degree of inescapable uncertainty. But this degree of inescapable uncertainty does not mean that your beliefs are defective. It just reflects a basic structure of this reality. And one more thing. This existence of which you can be so certain also represents, or so I believe, the greatest gift imaginable, the greatest pearl of the greatest price. Everything else we have that we experience depends on this gift of individual existence. And we did nothing to earn it. After all, if you don't exist, you can't do anything. Now, maybe we came to exist as the result of completely random interactions of matter and energy. But we don't know if this is so. So, indulge me by at least pretending, for a moment, that the gift of your existence results from the workings of what many call God. Now, imagine the gift of existence that made you has been given an infinite number of times, creating an infinite number of I ams. I find the possibility of such infinite goodness to be truly dazzling, beatific. And now, think about how some religions say humanity has been created by God in God's own image. Pretty cool. But this is just speculation. I don't believe we can know things like this for sure, certainly not in the way we know our own existence, at least not in this life. In the next video, which is called Thought Experiment Number 2, When is your birthday? I'll tell you a little bit more about the limits of what you know for sure. It's a little shorter than this video and should load automatically in a few moments. All profits from book sales, by the way, will be spent promoting the book or will be donated to charity. Sorry if that seems strange, but I can't really fit the goal of this project and the idea of making money into my head at the same time. Thanks again. The next video in this series should load automatically. If it doesn't, you can search YouTube for the channel. The best search phrase is "God Through Doubting, Michael Francis Evers." I hope you go on to the next video.